Hey ladies and gents, back with some Charioteer action here. We're on Malinovka. It's a Tier 8, Tier 7 match. Yeah, playing the old Charioteer here. Still fucking around with this tank. I just love it. It's one of my favorite Tier 8 tanks to play. Once you get used to the gun handling on this thing, it makes such a big difference here. So we're going to aim in on the first bush right there. We're going to wait just a little bit, make sure if there is a light tank coming. And it's also what else this does. Not only does it let me know if there's something there, because I would have got lit if I fired. Nothing fired, or nothing lit me. So, yeah, didn't. So obviously there's probably not something there, because AMX 1357 decides to go this route. So he's right on the edge of my possible detection range. Hit him for almost 400. And the T-71 goes, wow. Okay, buddy, we're going to wait till he repairs. There we go. We'll pick him up, knock him out here. And, of course, I get picked up because I'm on that side. However, I'm on this side, so I don't have to quite worry about it much. They got a nice rock in front of me to protect me from everything, including artillery, even though they seem to be, however, that's 30 p.m. Yeah. So get hit by 88 for the M12. We've knocked out their eyes. We've lost our eyes as well. So this game's going to go kind of rut-row. So we're going to back out of this deal. And nothing. All right. Let's get back out of here. We're going to wait for, make sure everything's completely vanished here. We're going to turn and we're going to go straight past, or straight back, so the rock blocks anything that could possibly be still sitting in that bush, and I don't have to worry about getting shot by it. So, we're on the run. We're going to get over here to help these guys out. So we have an IS-3, a Tiger C, Black Prince, and a T-44-100. 2 8s, 2 7s, two Tier 7 heavies, and 1 Tier 8 heavy. So we have the vast majority of our heavier armored tanks on top of the hill. We're pulling wide just in case there is something in any bushes over there, so I don't get lit. And we're going to stay wide from this bush too as well. They can still spot us right through that little gap right there if you get too close. And we're going to pull right up in there. I didn't get spotted by anything. However, I got right off the bat here. We get the shots, maybe possible shots out here on the E5 if he shows up. And we got the T-59 as well. Ooh, Super Hellcat. Now there's a platoon of 3 Super Hellcats. Now somewhere along the lines I hit one of them. I did have a blind shot for just a little bit. Something like 400 and something, I think, is what the shot was. And I'm not terribly sure where the hell I hit him at. A little bit later in the game, you'll see one that shows up with a little bit of a low HP, and I think that's probably the one I hit. So we're looking here for the whole. There we go. Come on, buddy. Pop one more time. There he is. He's trying to make a pop over. Ooh, hit him right there in the track. Hoping for some assisted damage, but nothing happens. Nothing happened. Can only hope, I guess, right? But there's a big target right there. Ferdinands are essentially an assault TD. Similar armor to heavy tanks. Big ass gun. A lot of HP here. So getting him knocked out is always super nice here. So we're going to make the first shot on him for 441. We rolled pretty decent on that roll, leaving him about 680 health. And let's see if we can get another shot on him here. Of course, we're going to get denied by RNG. Can't quite slide it past that little spot right there. Here we go. Now he's starting to stick a little bit more. Now, I would have been shot once or twice. I'd be like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not going to poke myself over. There we go. We get lucky from the rear for 400. They ended up picking out the Ferdinand. The T-34-100 is pushing up. And we are 2-1 right now. So pretty much the only time we've led most of the game here. So now I spent a little too much time looking right here because I thought maybe possibly he's going to try to poke this bush right here. And I should have been looking up on the hill because there ends up being a crap ton of shots. There's one right there on the 45 TP. Yep. And I think there's one on the, yep. We finally turned back to get a shot in on him. And we've lost everything. We've lost the IS-3. We lost the T-44-100. That leaves the Black Prince and the King Tiger. Shit just went south. We are down 2-3 right now. But they still have to come off that hill. And this is kind of the, well, remember the old Magic Forest back in the day? So now they picked up the Black Prince. This is kind of like the old Magic Forest. This is a hill that you do not want to run down. relatively quick here. So Type 59 finishes off the King Tiger C. There's the E5. Let's get some tanks knocked out of this game, or out of this match. Alright, we're going to back up here. And we're going to push out of here. So, I'm not going to stay up there for a reason. If you get spotted when those guys are coming down the hill, you really have nowhere to go. So, 45 TP finishes off the Eagle because we're getting pushed on both flanks now. Let's see what he does here. There we go. We get a nice shot into his idler. Nice. Put him at 425 and we stopped him. Alright. Lower plate. Come on. No. I ended up doing no damage to him on that one as well. There's the Charioteer. And the Hellcat. Ooh, here comes the other Super Hellcat. They end up I'm not too terribly worried about him. I'm trying to get these guys nailed right here. GW finished off the Super Hellcat. There's the IS. He's poking his little head. Come on, poke your head some more. Oh, can't do it. And we got a... Okay, E5 is pushing hard. So we're going to wait till... There we go. He's in... Oh! Once again, you figured with 260-some pen that would have been no problem. We're going to wait till he gets behind the bushes again. And he leaves me a nice... There we go. Get the lower plate this time. Finishes off the E5. And we're still down 4 tanks. No map control. We pretty much pushed ourselves right up here in this little chunk of shit right here. There is the Super Hellcat. Boom. Finished one hit there. Here comes the TVP. Oh, he is pushing hard. There's another shot into him for 384. We're going to try to stay in this bush as much as possible. There we go. He's getting closer, so we're going to wait till he gets behind the bushes before we fire. There we go. And he's behind the bush. Not much to shoot at. There's the Panther. Ooh. Finished him off. 9-11 right now. We're still down 2 tanks. However, it's looking a little bit better. E25 is spotting. Here comes the Charioteer. And that's the great thing about tank destroyers. They have shitty, absolute shitty vision. This one I don't because there's a specific reason why. Most things I TDs that are fairly mobile, that move around the battlefield. I mean, like a T-28 or something like that. Either you're punching somebody in the face up close or you're sitting in a bush way in the back. However, tanks like the Charioteer, SU-130PM, Scorpion G, Jagdpanther 2, SU-101 that move around a lot. So I have coated optics on this and fit it out as best I can. So I'm just slightly not quite at the top of... Ooh, can't finish him there, or can't get a shot in on him. I'm not at my top view range, but I'm pretty damn close. I'm like 340 meters or something like that. 440 meters, so I do have almost full vision on him. There we go. Get a nice 421 into him. And here comes the 45 TP. He's pulled up in here. Let's see if we can... Oh, never mind. I get hit by a Hellcat. Leo's pushing hard. Here we go. There we go. And I'm in the water. Now, this is one of the reasons why I backed down here further. Now, I know I'm spotted, so I'm going to stay in the water here for a little bit. One, for the very specific reason is that if you're in the water like this, unless you get directly hit, artillery is not going to do anything more than just stun you. Yeah, that's what happens when artillery shells hit water. So, one's fired. I moved up out of the way. Should be out of everybody's 6 seconds out past the they lose sight of us. So now we have the 45 TP here, and we have one more Hellcat and that Charioteer. It's 10-11. We're still down a fair amount here. Charioteer moves up into the cap circle, which is a rather interesting play considering that we still have an artillery on the map. Typically, something like that, it's not necessarily a good thing. B-43 Pantera's looking, and there's the first shot by the E25. E25 finishes off the Charioteer. He plays a hell of a game. He was pretty much did a lot of the spotting here toward the end. I think he still ended up with 2k damage himself there. There's the 45 TP. We're going to back up till he's behind the trees a little bit. There we go. Put a nice 375 into him, and we're going to stay down in the trees in case I do get spotted. Once again, I can drop in the bottom. I mean, I like... There we go. Put a nice shot at him. I mean, I like to use the bushes as much as possible. However, having hard cover also helps, hence why I'm by this edge of the water. I can always jump and fall back in there. So now the P-43 Terra just got nailed by the Hellcat, so that means he's relatively close. So let's pull back into a little bit better bush, and we're going to see what happens here. So one Hellcat, 145 TP. We're still down one tank, and they do have 2 artilleries. I do have enough HP here to take a little bit of abuse if I have it. And we're looking. Come on, you would think maybe he'd just run right down through that stuff, but I think he's a little wilier than that. Maybe he's over there. Ooh, there we go. Pick up the Hellcat. He drops back. He gets within 50 meters of me, and we're going to drop back into that water. M12 is going to try to kill me. All right, there we go. Both have fired now. We're going to fix my shit. We're going to try to get out of here. 45 TP comes in from the other direction. Even better yet, we're going to get up out of the water here. We just got it detailed and cleaned up nicely now, and we're going to finish him off here, and we're going to be on the run. So I'm down to 6 shells, 2 artillery left, sitting at 5793. Yeah. So I ended up with the game. Like I said, I had a blind shot in here somewhere because I ended up with 6251 for the total. But I'm thinking it was either one. I think it was either Hellcat or that other 45 TP, or possibly he might even been that Panther from the very first shot. But like I said, I ended up with 6251 on the game, and there's a GW here. So I didn't know I had over 6K. I eventually asked you guys, can I just see if I can get over 6K? Because all I need is this one artillery, which is the M12, which he has enough hit points to get me there. So we're pulling in on the AP. I don't turn to AG because I've way too many times that turns into a fucking disaster. So I get platooned up here with this guy. He did an excellent job here, so I have no problem joining in him for the Brothers in Arms. For the Brothers in Arms. We're going to roll up in here. He's running pretty hard right now, and we'll see what we can find here. He's looking. Ooh, there's the M12. Now watch this shot. We've pulled in tight, and the fuck happened there? Ooh, can I get one more? There we go. 58-72. Yeah, nice game, fellas. It was a lot of fun. Just cannot quite get to my TD mission of 8K, but God, I sure gave it hell, right? So thanks for watching, guys, and have a good night.